Boy, you went to Yale. What was the probability of coming from behind down 27-0? And if you had to pin it on a moment in the second half, when did it turn?
It was gradual. I mean, the odds, I told them boys, I don't like my odds, but I love my chances. Like, as long as there's a little probability of winning at all, we're going to keep fighting. And when we saw the table starting turning, we had momentum. We kept that. Just keep getting the ball back to the offense. They started rolling. I couldn't pinpoint an exact time, but when we started making them punt, when we started scoring, I think that, touchdown to Evan maybe over the middle. Once we saw we had a larger chance, might as well take it.
Hey, Foye, first career playoff game for you. Is this one, especially with the way it went, that you'll remember forever?
Yeah, probably, yeah. That was crazy. We were down and we won. I just love the way the boys came together as a team when things got hard. We went in the locker room. Everybody was pretty calm. We said, we're not playing well. Let's play better. And everybody said, we're going to play better for our brothers, buy some more time for our brothers. And when we came together like that, everybody's accountability went up, and we all played hard and, came out with the win.
Bruce Hope, Florida Star newspaper. When the offense starts getting it rolling like they did in the second half, what does that do for you guys as a defense? Because you start flying around more, the energy picks up. Tell me kind of where you were on that.
It's cool to see them start going. It turned from stops to let's get 3 and outs. Like, let's get the ball back to them as soon as possible. Keep getting the ball in their hands because they're going to do something special with it. So we was on our P's and Q's, but we was mad about letting them drive that one drive that they missed a field goal on. Our job when the offense is rolling to get the ball back to them as soon as possible, and they'll just take the game over.
Back here in the back, Will Brown, WJCT News. You all have been here before toward the end of games. The Giants, here at Everbank, TIAA Bank, I'm sorry. The Giants, the Raiders, the Texans. Yeah. You've been here a lot. How much did all of those experiences of games coming down to the last 3 minutes here at home help you all get back into this game? Yeah,
I mean, we down 20-something, a lot. And we've been down a lot of times. Obviously, earlier in the year, we came back and lost. And then later in the year, as the middle of the year went on, we came back and won. So it was the same energy. Let's just make this game close. And, if we do the right things at the end of the game, we went into half. We got a touchdown. We came back, we got 7, came back after halftime. I think they might have got 3 or something. But we kept fighting, made that game closer and closer. Let's chip away. That game's close. We'll take our shot at the end of the game, and that's what we did. I told them boys we just need one stop. We're going to win it. We had that stop. They went down and kicked the field goal, and that's just situational football.
Strategically, what changed at halftime?
Good question. What happened? What changed?
Well, yeah. Well, what changed at halftime? They obviously had a few short fields to start, going into the half and things of that nature. But then after halftime, you previously mentioned that you guys had more of a sense of urgency. It was more about getting 3 and outs. Mm-hmm. Did anything change as far as coverages, as far as the game plan, anything along those lines, or was it just, hey, play better?
Yeah, kind of play better. We had seen the plays that they run to our specific coverages, so we kind of went over how to match the routes and get a little bit of a different nuance within the pass rush, but really just execute our plays. We put some plays in for this week, and we needed to execute them.
Foye, what was the conversation among the defense in the first half, the defenders, when you saw interception after interception that had you guys on your heel defending the red zone? How did you guys rally a bit when things were seemingly coming downhill on you guys?
Yeah, we just got to keep them at the end zone in those situations. Offense, we were just waiting for them to start going. If we just made a couple stops when we were putting those situations backed up, offense is going to capitalize off of that. So our job in those situations is keep them at the end zone. And we weren't doing it at first, so we all came into halftime. We're like, we need to play better. We need to communicate better, get there with more urgency, tackle better. I know I missed a tackle like maybe first drive, second drive. Just do what we're supposed to do. And when the offense gets rolling, they'll do that.
Congrats on the victory. 30-26 penalty against the Chargers allows you guys to go for 2 instead of kicking the extra point and then field goal ties it. You get Trevor gets the 2-pointer. How does that change everything in mindset of the defense?
What happened on that penalty? I don't even know what happened.
It was bad. It was a bad penalty. But obviously, he could have taken the 15 yards and kicked off from the 50, maybe an onside. But they went for 2. You got it. How does that change the whole way the defense thinks? Because now field goal wins it instead of ties it.
We didn't even think about that. I told them boys while they was driving to score that touchdown, we get one stop, we're going to win the game. One stop to win it. We had the momentum at that time. Offense was rolling. Whether they scored the touchdown and made it a 3-point game, I felt like we get a stop, they're going to go score 7. We knew if we got that stop, we was going to win the game. So when it was 2 points instead, it was even further. Let's make this 3 and out, get the ball back to them, and then offense did what they needed to do, run that clock out for the game-winning field goal.
Congratulations for moving on today. 3 straight games, but that Dallas Cowboys game that you came from behind in double digits, do you feel that that game itself probably provided you with a lot of momentum going into the final year, that you had such an incredible contest tonight to pull it out under unbelievable circumstances?
Kind of like how we were talking about earlier, we had a lot of close games this year. The Giants game, I think maybe came back in the Ravens game, the Raiders game. We did those earlier. Then that Detroit game happened, and we just knew the kind of energy and fight we needed to have for 4 quarters, and we knew if we just brought what we're supposed to bring to the table, anything is possible. So, yeah, that Dallas game was cool to see, but we had kind of learned our winning equation a little bit earlier than that. It's just our accountability on doing that. That's just kind of how we are as a team right now. We just keep fighting all the way through. No matter what's happening in the game, we're going to put ourselves in what we feel is the best chance to win, regardless of what happened in the beginning.